It's Lakers crypto. Lakers clinch the 3 seed in the West with a win or a Clippers loss. Less than a minute into the first quarter, Luka Doncic, off that emotional big win in Dallas, has it in the post, throws a lob to LeBron James, who does the rest. The two stars once again showing off their already great chemistry in fine fashion. Later in the quarter, Lakers down 6. Doncic goes to work. He was 13 of 19 from the field in this one. Lakers down 4. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Doncic 5 of 9 from three-point range. He had 15 points in the first quarter, setting the tone. Second quarter, Lakers up 12. LeBron James. 14.6 assists in the first half. He would end up with 14 points in the entire game. 5 minutes left in the half. Doncic fights a pass over to a wide-open Dorian Finney-Smith, who drains the 3. Take another look as Doncic is smiling as he passes to Finney-Smith, seemingly knowing he'll make the 3. Doncic, 39 points, 8 boards, 7 assists. Third quarter, 19-point LA lead. Keep an eye on LeBron as Austin Reeves passes it to him. Ball tipped away. LeBron comes up limping. Rockets, they'll go the other way, and Cam Whitmore will lay it in. LeBron in obvious discomfort. Take another look. You see LeBron grimace as he goes to step toward the ball. LeBron in dismay. Lakers called timeout. He is frustrated for obvious reasons. Then he starts stretching out on the bench. LeBron would not return. That's why he only had 14 points. Back to work for Reeves. 9 of 15 from the field. 23 points, 7 boards, 6 assists. Lakers win easy. LeBron in good spirits. JJ Redick, how's he feeling?
He's fine. He's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
But you Eagles fan?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I only root for winners. I only root for winners. The Eagles, Florida Gators. No, I'm just kidding.
It's going to be my first time having home court advantage, so I'm really excited about it. And, that was our goal. Looking back maybe 5-6 games, our goal was to lock it the 3rd seed.
Well, LeBron James did not speak after the game, but he tweeted this. Man, I was going to say something, but it's useless at this point in my career. Anyways, more important, congratulations, JJ, on a 50-win season in the West and postseason nod. That's, well, you can read the emojis.
And the Lakers earned their 50th win of the season as they crushed the Rockets 140-109 on Friday night. Luka pours in 39 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. LeBron adds 14 points, 8 assists. And with the win, the Lakers lock up the 3 seed in the Western Conference. And for more, welcome in CBS Sports NBA writer Brad Botkin. Lakers beat the Rockets. LA locked into the 3 seed in the West. Brad, we won't know who they will face in the first round until the final day of the regular season on Sunday. Could be the Nuggets, the Clippers, the Warriors, Timberwolves. Who do the Lakers not want to see in the first round?
Oh, boy, who do they not want to see? Hakeem, I'm getting asked this question a lot over the last couple of weeks and certainly today on a number of shows. I think, and this is my honest opinion, and everybody's going to differ on this, and matchups will dictate a lot, but all of those teams, I really think you're throwing darts here. It is the Thunder, and then it is every team under that in the right scenario can win any series. It is really, really difficult to differentiate between these teams. I will say that just from a straight experience standpoint, I don't think the Lakers or the Warriors would prefer to play each other in the first round, even though there's a distinct possibility that happens. I think both of those teams have some issues in terms of personnel with defending them. The Lakers will really try to expose Stephen Curry defensively, and vice versa. The Warriors will go at Luka Doncic, and I think those two matchups and the inability of the Lakers, I think, to defend the Warriors over a 7-game series and chase Stephen Curry around. They've got some defensive holes. And I don't think anybody can defend the Lakers. So the Warriors, they believe that they can win a series on their defense alone. They really believe that with Butler and Draymond Green. I think the Lakers, of course the Thunder, but underneath the Thunder, I think the Lakers are the one team offensively that the Warriors would have to be worried about whether or not they could stop it. I don't think that either one of those teams would want to see each other in the first round.
Yeah, for pure entertainment value, we'd like to see Lakers and Warriors because we don't know how many more Steph versus LeBron matchups we're going to get here rest of the way. But in terms of in terms of pure basketball standpoint, you're right. Any of these first-round matchups could either spell trouble for the Lakers or it could just be a walkthrough. Eastern Conference playoffs, meantime, are set. The Cavs are the top seed, followed by the Celtics, Knicks, Pacers, Bucks, Pistons, and then the teams in the play-in tournament, the Magic, Hawks, Bulls, and Heat. One of the juicy storylines is what the Knicks will do. They finished the regular season 0-10 against the top 3 records in the NBA, OKC, Cleveland, and Boston. No team in NBA history has won the title after going winless against the top 3 teams in the NBA during the regular season. The Knicks are going to play the feisty Pistons in the first round. For what it's worth, New York went 1-3 against Detroit in the regular season. Brad, what's your outlook for the Knicks in the playoffs, trying to find their way here?
God, that doesn't sound good. It came 0-10 and then 1-3 against the team that you're playing. This is really, I think, one of the most interesting teams. The West in general is obviously way more interesting, but in the East, the Knicks are a team that went out and specifically built their team for the playoffs. And I'm a firm believer that the playoffs are a different story, a different game, a different mindset. Everything is different about it than the regular season. There's a chance to hit the reset button. There's a chance to catch some momentum in a first-round win. And then if seeds hold, they're going to get Boston in the second round. And that is specifically who Leon Rose and company designed that team to compete with. They went out and absolutely copied the Celtics blueprint in terms of perimeter defenders who can all switch, who can all guard multiple positions, and can all shoot the three. And so it's all about pure versatility. They spent a ton on Mikal Bridges specifically to continue outfitting their perimeter with two-way players along with OG Anunoby and Josh Hart. They copied the Celtics. They got the stretch shooting big with Karl Anthony Towns to match Kristaps Porzingis. They have the go-to playmaker from Jason Tatum to Jalen Brunson. They went out and did this to play the Celtics. So throw the 0-10 out the window. Throw the 1-3. Hopefully, if they can get past the Pistons, throw that out the window. This is the team to watch because it feels like they extended their runway a little bit. They're not a team that has to win right now, like the Sixers were trying to do, or the Suns were trying to do, or the Bucks are trying to do, where you've got older players and it is now or never. The Knicks do have a little bit of a runway here, and they designed it that way. But it's not Houston. It's not OKC, where they got 7-8 years in front of them. It's pretty urgent in New York right now with everything they spent on Mikal Bridges. I think Tom Thibodeau can end up on the hot seat if they flame out, certainly if they go out in the first round, but even if they have just a weak showing in the second round. So, again, I just think that the Knicks have the personnel. I'm somebody who believes that teams can flip the switch in the playoffs. And they designed their team specifically for this time of year, and now it's time to see if these guys can get it done.
NBA regular season ends on Sunday. Brad Botkin here with us on CBS Sports HQ. Brad, thanks.
Okay.
And here's a look at the odds to win the NBA title. Thunder with the shortest odds at +165, followed closely by the Celtics at +175. That would be a fun NBA Finals, but if I had to say something, my Cavaliers right there at +550. Lakers at +1900. Thunder trying to win their first NBA title in OKC history. Celtics looking to go back-to-back.
Coming up,
of the game, Reed Shepherd. Solid night tonight for Reed Shepherd. He gives us our 4 drives of the game. Got to go up and around those big guys sometimes.
Yeah, but see, what's so interesting about that move right there is he took that ball to the basket with his left hand to switch over and use the rim for protection to lay it up with his right.
Yeah, this is what's good is that the Rockets got their work done, man. Winning those games, beating Oklahoma City, beating Golden State, securing that 2 seed.
When they had to.
Yep, and then that really has set them up to where they can write their own ticket as far as how they want to play out these last games. So these are the guys that started tonight. Jalen Green continued 185th consecutive games played for Jalen Green. That meant a lot to him, and he did that. Didn't come out for the second half, at least not to play. But Cam Whitmore, huge night tonight. Jeff Green and Jock Landale to start.
What is it with these Green boys? AC Green from the old Lakers stuff, where he was plus 500 or something. Yeah. 500 plus something?
That's a good point. Yeah, it was. He was the original Iron Man, AC Green. So, the Rockets, they fall tonight. It was just pretty much too much Lakers. They shoot 61%.
You know what worries me a little bit? is the time that's going to elapse between now and when the playoffs start. How much time is in between them? I'm afraid of rust setting in, you know.
The only thing I would say, and I get what you're saying, is it's going to be a week in between games anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be 6 days.
True, but the statement I'm making is, did they peak too soon?
Yeah.
Because they were playing great, you know, they're playing great basketball when they clinched second place.
Here's my thing, is that I say that the chance of rolling over an ankle, the chance of stepping on a, stepping on an opponent, that to me is far more detrimental than the chance of having rust going into the
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
So, it's a catch-22.
Yep,
I agree wholeheartedly.
All right. One thing that we can agree on tonight, too, was that Cam Whitmore was very, very good at 34 points. He's standing by in the locker room.
Woo!
Cam, congratulations on a career high. When did you know that you were kind of feeling it tonight?
My first basket. Yeah.
What does it feel like to get some significant minutes tonight, and then, of course, against the Clippers and really get in that rhythm?
I mean, it's nothing like just playing basketball. I mean, they get my love, and just to take advantage of the opportunity I gave them.
And that's what I was going to ask you, just taking advantage of the time that you were given it, this opportunity.
Yeah, just taking advantage of the opportunity I was given. Anytime on the floor, I'm going to try my best, offensively and defensively. So, I mean, any way to impact the team.
How important is it for you guys all to get this experience and significant playing time before the playoffs, and the guys that don't usually get a lot of minutes to get those minutes?
I mean, it's helpful for all of us. I mean, we're all NBA players. We're all, can hoop any type of way to me, it's on like any team. So, anytime, I tell these guys, go out there, play with your heart. Don't matter, any fouls, foul calls, don't whine, no turnovers, so just keep playing the game. What's
it been like to see Reed get going too?
I mean, yeah, it's been like that since summer league. I said it before, but me and him, have the chemistry already instilled.
At the end of the day, Cam, is it just basketball for you when you step on the court and you're going up against players like LeBron?
I mean, I love that. I love that, competitive spirit. I love playing against, guys who've been in the league for damn near I've been alive. So that's just, just extra competition, therefore.
What do you think Ime has done to get the best out of everyone so far this season?
I mean, his aggressiveness, just, coaching, and his, his blunt, coaching style. I mean, he's very straight to the point, very straightforward. I mean, I had, all different type of coaches in my career. So, I mean, Ime is just, he's a hard-nosed coach. So, I mean, he's the reason why we're in the 2 seed.
Thank you.